Today we're here at the Cole Clark factory with the CEO, Miles Jackson. Hi, Miles.
How you going? How you going?
Very well, thank you. Thank you so much for having us through the factory. It's such a great setup you've got here. 3 factories, in fact.
Yes.
Yes, it's a great operation. And you guys are building some pretty unique guitars. Can you tell us a little bit about the history of Cole Clark guitars?
It was set up by Brad Clark, Adam Cole. We wanted to make a guitar differently, so we make a guitar the way the Spanish have been making guitars for 300 years. Steel string guitars are made in a different way where you attach a neck. So the whole market is dominated by people who attach the neck. We do it the other way. So if you buy a Spanish-made guitar, then it will have a Spanish heel, and that's what we have. So it makes it fundamentally different. Now, on top of that, we've got a patented pickup system, which is arguably the world's most natural pickup system. It's a carved top, so it's thin in some parts, thick in other parts. Like great violins are made that way. They're not just a flat piece of timber. The bracing's very different. So, you know, our catch cry is built different to sound different, and that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, that is fairly unique, actually. They don't often have the carved tops and all of that sort of thing. So that's why they sound so amazing, I guess. So much body.
It's a different sort of sound. I mean, guitars made the other way are also great, and they've all got different tones, you know, and ours have got a unique sound to them, you know, another palette.
I guess that's why you've got so many great artists on board using your guitars. We had a look at the list. And
Angus and Julia Stone, amazing, one of my ultimate favourites.
Fantastic. Yeah, no, look, we've got some fabulous artists. They've been really good for us. As I say, amplified, it's kind of second to none. Once people hear the pickup system, it's like, wow, this is knockout.
Yeah, I noticed the list of artists was quite large, going from Xavier Rudd to all sorts of bands, like there was Carnival on there and Living End and, yeah, all sorts of artists. Yeah. Something that happened to you guys a year ago, you had a fire. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Well, 2013, so a little bit. But
oh, sorry. It says on the website a year.
Oh, does it? Oh, yeah, 2013, the paint booth caught on fire and the rear factory was completely gutted and a lot of damage, sort of about 1.8 million.
Yeah, must have been devastating.
It was sort of nearly sunk us, and it's been really difficult since. On the positive side, we've been able to rebuild slightly better and bigger and rearrange the factory a little bit. So that's the plus side. On the negative, we weren't able to produce guitars for 5 months, so we were really on the back foot for a long time. So we're just really recovering now from it, you know.
And what does the future hold for Cole Clark? I noticed you guys are sort of doing some exports overseas and things like that. What else is on the go for you guys?
Well, we export to sort of 24 countries, and that's pretty good. What we really needed to do was to crack the US, and we decided to take over our own distribution in the US this year. So July, we set up our own warehousing and sales team in the US. So we operate out of Nashville. The Vice President of Cole Clark USA, he lives there, and our warehouse is in Alabama. And it's fabulous. It's great. So we are in the US. Yeah.
That's where you want to be, I guess. As well as Australia, of course.
Absolutely, yeah. And Australia is the biggest market because it's our domestic market. Every manufacturer, their domestic market is their biggest market, you know. But we would hope that the US would pass that in the future. Not too distant future, hopefully. So, yeah.
So Miles, tell us about this interesting contraption we've got here.
So this is a Plek machine made in Berlin. It dresses the frets to within a 1/1500th of a millimetre. It scans it and then cuts the fret. It cuts it under the individual string path. So it hones in on a particular, might be the B string on the 7th fret. And if it's 1/1500th millimetre out, it's going to want to fix it. It's a great machine. It does a fabulous job. There are no Friday guitars. It's, yeah, just the best fret dress you can get.
And we are here, of course, on behalf of our major sponsor, Other Music, and they're going to have a massive range of your guitars on their website. So, guys, look out for that. othermusic.com.au. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you, Miles, for having us in your factory and giving us the grand tour. It's been wonderful. We love your guitars. We might have to, steal a few on the way out.
That's it. Now you got to have a play.
Will do. Thank you so much.
Cool.